like Bart Lundy, his counterpart today, coming up after a great stretch from the D2 level. So there you go. We're set for basketball. I sit opposite the benches, opposite the scores table, and the Panthers win the tip, and away we go. Milwaukee goes to my left in the home white uniforms, the black and gold lettering, numerals, and the trim. Welcome those of you watching us today on ESPN Plus, our audio simulcast on 101.7 FM The Truth and the Varsity Network app. First shot of the day is a Dixon three from the left wing, and he hits. And now we see the Indy Jaguars, the #1 rated tempo team in America, according to the Ken Palm rankings. They work offense to my right in the road red with the white lettering, numerals, and trim. Hagee, Woodward, DiAugustino, Mitchell, and Miller. Woodward out at the top on a handoff to Mitchell. Quick pitch to the left side, and burrowing baseline is DiAugustino, and we'll get an armbar foul against Milwaukee. First foul of the ball game is against Josh Dixon. I said it already, these are two teams getting increasingly more desperate for victory. Panthers have dropped 4 in a row. It's the longest losing streak in the Bart Lundy era. Jaguars have dropped 5 in a row, and Indy looking still for their first league win at 0-7. Lob to the top, high on the left side, DiAugustino. They work it into the right corner, catch there for Hagee. Coming to greet him is Woodward. He'll pitch it right to left. It's a 3-ball launched by Mitchell. Missed it. Got his own miss off the carom. Burrows to the block, threw it back to the wing, and it was wide of Hagee and turned over. The Jaguars attempt over 33 threes a game. That is top 10 in the nation. They're top 10 in the country in a bevy of stats. Near the bottom in America in several others. More or less the defensive categories are where the Jaguars struggle. Panthers out to a 3-0 lead. Panthers lost here at home to Northern Kentucky on Friday. Indy lost at Green Bay that night. Aguillard, a 3 from the left side. Inside offensive rebound and a foul. Franklin is going to go to the line. Aiden Miller commits the foul for Indy. Panthers a couple of threes on their first 2 possessions, and Aaron Franklin, 10 points and 6 rebounds against the Norse last time out, and his first free throw is a rim out for the redshirt senior. If you join us late, for Milwaukee, Danilo Jovanovic is out with a right shoulder. Faison Fields missing a 3rd consecutive game with a right ankle. And Franklin missed both free throws, and it's taken off the iron by Mitchell. Panthers have 11 healthy bodies available to them here this afternoon. Left of the circle, Hagee on a hesitate, takes it deep on the left side. 15 on the shot clock now. Woodward to the right corner for Miller's 3. That rims off, no good off the back bracket, and we'll have a loose ball foul. Reese Hagee was all over the back of Amar Augillard. First on Hagee. That was a battle inside, and Hagee, with his right hand over Aguilar's left shoulder, pulled him away from the loose ball and committed the foul. Pressure in the backcourt. Jaguars will make you work 94 feet, 40 minutes. 3-0 Panthers as Dixon does work it across right to left. We approach 2 gone by. Josh for 3 at the top, and he hits it. Might this be a Dixonian-type game for Josh? The way Indy plays might just play into the true freshman Josh Dixon's game today. He's got the first 6 for Milwaukee. 17:45 of the first half. In from the right is Mitchell. Skip to the left corner. They reverse to the top. DiAugustino's 3 rattles in. The junior from Albany, Ohio, the former standout at West Liberty University, where he played for Ben Howlett last year. Inbound against pressure, and Dixon motors it front court into the lane. Josh got it poked out from behind. Miller the tap out, and the Jaguars with the takeaway in the ball game. Second turnover by the Panthers here in the early going. They lead it 6-3. Miller into the lane, spinning on Franklin. Looks to give it up, does so to the right wing. Mitchell, nothing on the attack. 13 on the Jaguars shot clock. Handing it back is Woodward, skipping it to the top. Hagee, that ball doesn't stick. Jaguars, a really good passing team, great assist team, to the rack. For 2, it's McGuire Mitchell. Indy, 20-plus assists per game. Leads the league Top 10 in the country. Dixon, teardrop floater, a little bit off the mark. Franklin tip from the right side is no good, and it's cleared by the Jaguars. IU looks to take an early lead. Panthers up 1 with 16.5 to go in the first. Both teams have reserves set to check in at the scorer's table. D'Agostino with a left-hand dribble, gets the pass back from Hagee. Now bounce a pass left of the lane. Woodward, skip it. Right wing, 3-ball goes for McGuire Mitchell. That for Mitchell, his 44th three-pointer. Number 2 in America in freshman three-pointers, Mitchell. And the Jaguars lead 8-6. Panthers break the pressure. Jackson coast to coast, no. Franklin offensive rebound. Low right layup is pure. There will be opportunities for offensive rebounds today for Milwaukee. And without Faison Fields and Danilo Jovanovic, Aaron Franklin might have to carry the load in that regard. 8-8 ball game. Over 4 minutes gone by. Aguillard went for the steal, almost got it. D'Agostino, an open skip to the left corner. Hagee spotting, it's an air ball 3. It comes down to the Aiden Miller, and he scores from no-foot range. Panthers push, down by 2. Dorceus lead ahead for Dixon, and he threw it over the end line. Led him a little bit too far, and the Panthers turn it over. 15:30 first half, and Isaiah Pippa-White. That for the Panthers. Ben Howlett for the Jaguars has Micah Davis on the floor, along with Jackson Edwards and Lav Svetkovic. Practiced that one all morning, coming home from church. 15:22 to go. Clock runs. It's Jaguars ball. To my right, Finley Woodward along the perimeter. Picks up the dribble. Handed off to Davis. Davis, the transfer from Eastern Kentucky. Lob it right of the lane. Woodward, 10 on the shot clock. Back in the corner. Davis, 6 on the shot clock now. Skip it to the left wing. Edwards on a baseline spin with 1 into the paint. Puts him an 8-footer off the side iron. Offensive rebound. D'Agostino out for Edwards. His 3 rims out, no good. The battle inside, and Aaron Franklin rips it down. Aaron Franklin's got 4 rebounds already in the first 5.5 minutes or so. Panthers down a deuce, 14:42 first half. Dorsey is to the rack, low on the left, layup is good. Leaned that one up with his left hand. And Isaiah, who had a quiet offensive game on Friday, which was 5 points, has his first points today. Tied at 10, 14:26 of this first half. Left wing, trigger 3, too long, missed by Svetkovic. Panthers rebound, break some pressure. Numbers, if you can break the pressure, you've got numbers. Elam, pocket 3, no good off the bracket. Kone, weak side, offensive rebound. Spins baseline, lost it, and now got it ripped away by Jackson Edwards. 10-10 ball game, 6 minutes gone by. Panthers are 4 out of 9, Jaguars 4 out of 10. Timeout, IU Indy. 30-second timeout. Ben Howlett didn't like the way things were going in that right corner. Pat Baldwin era as well. Jaguars basketball, front court right, 20 on the shot clock. And the inbound from Davis to Woodward at the top. Driving Edwards, out D'Agostino, turns down a 3, gives it to the corner, and an open shot for Davis. And he hit it. That's the third 3 for IU Indy. D'Agostino turned down a good look to give his teammate a great look. Panthers down 3. 13:33 first half. Transitioning Chandler Jackson. Low on the left to give him his first points. Back come the Jaguars. Pass fake. D'Agostino takes it this time and hits it. The beauty of a pass fake. So simple, so effective. I say it all the time. 16-12. Panthers down by 4. Over 13 minutes to play in this first half. Elam, baseline, skip, Kone, out. Dorceus, 3, rattles in for Zay. You like up-tempo basketball, you're going to like this ball game. That's the way the Jaguars play, and Milwaukee will gladly welcome that challenge. Pass inside, nice finish. Davis, beautiful find by Finley Woodward. 18-15 IU Indy, 12:40 of this first half. Panthers have hit 4 of their last 5, and IU Indy 3 of their last 3 from the field. Kone goes to work, run of the lane on Woodward. Kick it back, pass fake, Dorceus, he'll take the 3, he'll miss it. Loose to the far side. Kone, offensive rebound. Baseline drive, and I think he got bumped there by Edwards. He did. Baseline official John Floyd with the call. Jackson Edwards on the bump. It'll be the third on him. The third on the team. First on Edwards. Woodward is out. Svetkovic is also out. For IU Indy, Aiden Miller, the starter, back into the lineup. Dixon is on. Dorsius is out for Milwaukee. Mitchell is checked back on for the Jaguars as well. Panther ball, baseline right. Josh Dixon, the trigger. Sporting the headband today. Lob it in. He didn't get it in time. It's a 5-second violation. 4 Panther turnovers. Turnovers weren't a big problem for Milwaukee the other night against Northern Kentucky. There were other issues, but not turnovers, where the Panthers have been really good there this year. Only 10.1 giveaways per game, tied for the best mark in the league. Fewest per game, that is. Edwards, right of the circle. Davis, 15 to shoot against Elam. Now picked up by Franklin. Davis, loop a pass low. Elam deflected it away. He was fronting Edwards. And the Jags give it back. Panthers down 3, 12 to go in the half. It's 18-15 IU Indy. Pippa White on a drive and a pass back to the wing. Dixon darts, kicks. Franklin for 3. Yes! Well, remember Aaron Franklin at the junior college level. Big-time three-point success. That hasn't translated totally here to Milwaukee, but he can still sting you. 18-18 the score with 11:35 to go and an entertaining first half. Davis, drive, wrap around corner, 3-ball, Edwards, and he hits it. 5 made threes for the Jags, 4 for the Panthers. IU Indy re-extends, 21-18, 11-17 first half. Both teams shooting over 50% to start the day. Sekou Kone deep left side, turns his back on Miller. Into the paint, jump pass, corner. Franklin turned down a 3, sealed off, pass back to the wing where Elam takes the 3, misses it on a curl out, and it's cleared by IU Indy, and the Jaguars turn it over. Micah Davis not guarded and lost the ball as he was pushing it up the right sideline. An unfortunate. If you'd like to learn more, we encourage you to head to horizonleague.com/nothingbutnet. Panthers are down 3. They've got the possession to my left. 10:52 and counting here in this opening half. Dixon, Dorsius, Aguillard back out there with Kone and Franklin. IU Indy in a little bit of a zone. Yep, it's a zone for the first time. Aguillard burrows in on Woodward. Leader is good. Muscling that thing and lowered his shoulder a little bit on Finley Woodward. Easier said than done. Created some space and scored the basket. His first points of the game. Panthers pull within a point, 21-20. At the elbow, Edwards got inside on Franklin. His scoop shot. And we'll have a goaltend call against Sekou Kone. Got around Franklin, leaned it up with his right hand. And Amy Bonner, one of our officials with that call. Edwards turned the corner. The ball was, arrow does point to the Jaguars. So shot blocked by Kone. Let's go to the arrow on the subsequent possession. Give it to the Jaguars, and it's 21-20. There you go. Lundy is 4-2 in coaches' challenges this year. Matt Compass is on for the first time, left of the lane, spinning, lost the ball. It's a turnover. Oh boy, Isaiah Dorsius was all over Compass. Here comes Zay back the other way, nothing on the attack. Back for Franklin, he'll drive, he'll kick. Aguillard, pocket 3, no. Loose to the near side, and Compass pulls it in. 21-20, Jaguars. Kone went for a poke out of Compass at the top and got called for the reach-in foul. First on Kone. Sekou, who had 2 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of steals in 11 minutes against Northern Kentucky. What we've learned about Kone already this year is he can quickly stuff the stat sheet in a short amount of time. He does it really quickly in little bursts. 9:50 and counting. Panthers at the team, just 2 fouls in this first half. Woodward left of the lane, jump pass out for DiAugustino. Working on Dorsius, back for Edwards. He'll take Franklin off the dribble, lose the ball, shovel it back to D'Agostino. 4 on the shot clock. Gets inside. Edwards lost it on the way up. Nobody picks it up. That's a shot clock violation. And that'll bring the Panthers off the bench. Bart Lundy, is that a smile? I think I just saw a smile on the coach of Bart Lundy. Told us in the pregame today that before the Panthers went to work yesterday, they talked about we need to change the mojo here. Yes, it's a 4-game losing streak, but we got to turn things around. Just be a little more positive. Celebrate the little victories in the game. That was a victory right there, a shot clock violation by the defense. Panthers down 1. 9:22 opening half as Augillard on a baseline run. Goes up, scores, and a foul. Strong move again for Amar Augillard. That's how he's gotten both baskets so far. Aiden Miller, his second. When Augillard is doing this, when he is driving and attacking first, it just seems like this season with Milwaukee, he's a better overall player. Yes, the 3-ball and his potential to hit the bombs is there. He's the team's top 3-point shooter and makes and takes. But when he's looking downhill first, it's just a multifaceted type of player. 23-21 as he hit the free throw. Back come the Jaguars. Leading this one up left of the lane is Miller, and he hears a whistle and takes a tumble. Blocking foul. And EPW, IUPUI, is called for his first. 3 on the team at 9:04 of the first half. And the Panthers up by a 23-21 score. Line to my right, it's Aiden Miller. One of the many transfers in to Ben Howlett's new IU Indy squad. Miller, last couple of years, also at Division II. Averaged nearly a double-double at the D2 level. Howlett has put him in the starting lineup in 3 straight games now. He hits both free throws, and he'll go to the bench and get a breather. Game is tied at 23. Full-court pressure, lob out near midcourt. Dixon able to secure that Hail Mary of a pass from Aaron Franklin. Under 9 to play in this first half. Game tied 23 apiece. Both teams shooting 53%. Dixon step back. 3-ball is good. Josh Dixon. He's got 9 on 3 of 3 from 3. Answer left wing, roll off, no good. Mitchell, rebound Augillard, and in the backcourt we'll get a reach-in foul on IU Indy. There were a couple of Jaguars surrounding Amar Augillard. Micah Davis is the one that gets called for the foul. 5th on the team. Jaguars are foul prone, and that might be an understatement. They are last in America in most fouls per game. They average almost 23 fouls committed per game. That is 365 out of 365 teams in D1. Dixon leaner. No, here's the whistle. And he'll go to the line. There's another foul. D'Agostino his first, and Josh Dixon will go to the free throw line. An uncharacteristic performance on Friday at the line for the freshman Dixon. He missed all 3 of his free throws against Northern Kentucky. He had come in having missed only 2 free throws all season. He had made 18 in a row coming into the NKU game, and then he missed more against the Norse than he had in the season. Makes the first. The second is good. He's got a new streak going here today, maybe. And Dixon is leading the Panthers with 11 points. He's got the last 5. Milwaukee 28, IU Indy 23. D'Agostino in the lane. Left-hand push shot was way off the mark. Good job to get open, but then he misjudged his proximity and missed it badly. Panthers up 5. Dixon pushing with IUPUI barreling and kicking, and Franklin shooting and missing a 3. And the rebound is knocked out of bounds. Kone not happy with that call. He was the only Panther inside 3 Jaguars, and he touched it last. 8:04 remaining in the half. Panthers up 28-23. Led by 6 in the first 2 minutes. Otherwise, it's been a really tight ball game. Tight window, you like to call it. 17 on the Jaguars shot clock. No field goal makes for the Jags in almost 4 minutes. Right wing, shot fake Mitchell, working on Aguillard, back to the wing. Edwards into the lane with a knife and a score. Panthers showing zone that time defensively, and Bart Lundy said we're going to play some 2-3 today. Bart Lundy, not exactly a big fan of the zone defense, but sometimes your hand is forced. Inbound is turned over. Oh, goodness. There you have it. The full court, constant pressure by IU Indy, and the ball. My name is Scott Warris. Our studio producer and engineer, radio, audio side, Xavier Whitaker. TV side, it's Andrew Levesque and our Panther Arena crew. Lob for the Jaguars, in for Edwards. He missed a couple of no-foot tips at the rim. And then Pippa White up the right sidelines. Trailing is Edwards. He burrows, missed it off the bottom of the bracket, and drew the foul. It'll go against Lab Svetkovic. Svetkovic, the graduate student from Serbia. His first foul, 7th on the team. Bart Lundy was, and still is, campaigning with Amy Bonner that Isaiah Pippa White was fouled a few times. EPW missed the free throw. EPW coming up that right sideline, and Lundy's saying he was fouled here, he was fouled here, he was fouled there. Saying he was bumped in the back by Edwards a few times. Obviously, he eventually got the foul call in a shooting form, no less, which gives him these opportunities, and he goes 1 for 2. Isaiah Pippa White, first point. Panthers by 4, approaching 7 to go in this first half. Edwards, scoop a pass between the wheels to Woodward, hands it off to Davis. For the Jaguars in the road red and white. Left of the lane, Edwards got inside on Jackson, and the foul, he hit the shot. Jags bench wants that basket to count. I think Amy Bonner's wiping it off. Yeah, she said it happened on the drive before he went into his shooting motion. Jackson, his first, team's 4th. That right hand of Chandler Jackson's came down across the arms. Baseline left. Edwards to trigger. Into the corner, Davis. 16 to shoot, 6:47 to go in the first half. Left of the lane. Edwards, no. Rebound, Dorcius. Panthers up 4. Backcourt, pressure. Jackson, front court. Pippa White, they break it. Now lob. Tate McKenzie is on the floor. The big 6'10 junior forward getting his first game action. Toss up top. Dorcius vacated. It's stolen. Davis is back. Micah Davis with a steal and score for IU Indy. And the Jaguars pull within 2. It's 29-27 Milwaukee. 6:15 of this first half. Full court pressure being employed again. I feel like I have to say it because it's more rare than not when you play other teams, but not when you play IU Indy. Pippa White, after a hard McKenzie screen, missed the layup. Tate is fighting inside, drew the foul. Offensive rebound for Tate McKenzie, and the big man's going to go to the line. Lab Svetkovic picks up number 2, 8th on the team. Pippa White and Tate McKenzie hustling. Tate, only 2 free throw attempts this year, limited opportunities. This is his 13th game of the season. And the former Michigan offensive lineman commit, Tate McKenzie, gets the first free throw. 6'10 junior from Ypsilanti with a Y. Missed the second too long, and Edwards the rebound. Milwaukee by 3, 30-27, 5:50 to go in this first half. Panthers trying to snap a 4-game skid. Jaguars a 5-game skid. Davis for 3, drew a foul right of the circle, and it is Josh Dixon who bumped him. Blocking foul. Dixon looking up at the Jumbotron, and he'll watch this replay with you on ESPN+. Didn't see it there, but Kelly Pfeiffer did. He's the official. He's the only one that matters, really. Micah Davis to the line, shooting 3, and it's 5 team fouls now as Josh picks up his second. Micah Davis, transfer in from Eastern Kentucky. Coming back home, he's a native of Greenwood, Indiana. One of 6 finalists for the Mr. Basketball Award in the state of Indiana back in 2024. 2 for 2, and now trying to finish off the trifecta. And he does, and he ties us at 30. 5:42 first half. Even score. Dorcius Jackson, Dixon, McKenzie, Elam on the floor for Milwaukee. And the home whites to my left. Dorcius motoring, going off the window, and missed it. And it's out of bounds to IU Indy. Isaiah did a great job to get inside. He's really a good cutter. Great downhill driver. He's got a good wingspan. That time he leaned it up a little bit too high off the square on the backboard. IU Indy looking to regain a lead. They've led for about 5 or so minutes so far of this first half. We have 5:15 to play before the break. Davis deep on the right side. Micah Davis. He's got 10 to lead the way. Now Edwards with 6. Deep on the right to the top for Woodward with 4 left of the lane on Jackson. Goes up, goes under. Finger roll, heartbreak, no. Tipping is good. Counted and 1 for IU Indy and McGuire Mitchell. The freshman from Zionsville, Indiana, with a hustle offensive rebound. Fouled over the back by Tate McKenzie, and he got enough of the ball to make it fall. 32-30 Jaguars. McKenzie goes out, picking up the personal foul. Panthers team foul number 6. And the freshman, McGuire Mitchell. He's been a starter in every game but one this year. Grown up quickly at the Division I NCAA level. McGuire Mitchell completes the three-point play. 6 consecutive for the visiting Jaguars. And it's a 3-point lead for the IU Indy Jaguars, 33-30. Under 5 minutes to play now in this first half. Franklin back in for Milwaukee. Elam in the left corner, no on the 3. Edwards skying, and I mean skying, to pull down that rebound. Jaguars looking to build on a 3-point lead. They go inside. There's McGuire Mitchell again. He's got 10, and the lead is 5. 8 consecutive points for IU Indy. Panthers haven't hit a shot from the field in over 4 minutes. IU Indy 35 and Milwaukee 30. 4:22 and counting to play in this opening half. Jags back up to 50%. Dixon crossover, pulls up, hits over Woodward. Finley Woodward refused to come out on Josh Dixon, so he hit about an 18-footer. He's been great in this game. Dixon with 13. Nobody else anywhere close to double digits. 35-32. Panthers down. 4 minutes left before halftime here inside Panther Arena. On this Sunday, Woodward into the lane, knifing DiAugustino, low on the left, layup is good. The big man, Finley Woodward, with a nice pass, unselfish so. And a delay of game on North 9th Street. Head to pilotprojectbrewing.com for more info. Panthers are down by 5, 3:46 to play before halftime. 37-32, IU Indy in the lead. Aaron Franklin will inbound against full court pressure. He got it in to Josh Dixon. And now they'll peel back. One of the rare times the Jaguars peel back defensively. 20 on the shot clock. Aaron Franklin driving on DiAugustino to the rack. Strong move by Big Frank. 37-34. Boy, that's a great-looking dribble drive from the top for Franklin. Like a fullback. 3:20 to go in the half. Jags by 3. They play pitch and catch around the perimeter. DiAugustino high on the left side. Guarded by Kone, who's on defensively. Now Woodward left of the lane. Skip it to the corner. Davis back inside Edwards. Shoots over Franklin and hits a little turnaround 8-footer. Jackson Edwards has 7. Davis and Mitchell each with 10 to lead the Jaguars offense. Dixon with 13 to lead Milwaukee's. 39-34 IU Indy. 2:50 to go before the break. Dixon high on the right side. Franklin, low lob into the paint. Catch, Kone. Turnaround hook is good. Big time height advantage on Micah Davis. Kone's first basket. Here come the Jags. Transitioning Woodward to the tin. There's the tempo. Fastest tempo in America in terms of possession count and points per possession. All those speed stats really favor the Jaguars. Now they drop back into looks like a 2-1-2 zone here. 2:15 left in the half. Panthers down 5, 10 to shoot. Dixon will. It's a 3, and it's a rim out. No. Woodward holds off Kone and secures the rebound. Indy leading it by 5. This matches their largest lead. DiAugustino out at the top, retreats beyond the perimeter. Now on Dorcius, he'll spin. 10 feet away, Franklin the poke out, Dixon the steal. Running with Isaiah Dorcius. Dixon goes in, flipped it over his head, missed the shot. Kone offensive rebound, lost the ball out of bounds. Josh Dixon tried to get a little too fancy on that play. You just take that thing up strong to the rim. Worst case scenario, you're probably going to draw the foul. And you're an excellent free throw shooter. Instead, the Panthers, who've had some struggles in recent games, running fast break opportunities with numbers. And that was one such example. $1:40 left in the half. Indy looks to add to a 5-point lead, 41-36. Mitchell deep on the right side. Gets the pass back from Davis. Now bounce right of the lane. Woodward's cross-court skip to DiAugustino on a baseline run, and he loops it in from 8 feet out. Kyler DiAugustino, he averages almost 18 a game. Second best scorer in this conference. 20 a game in league play, mind you. 7-point lead for Indy. This is their largest lead. 1:05 left in the half. Panthers working against that zone. Left corner. Aguillard shot fake. Turns his back on Mitchell. Now backs him down. Draws a double. He's working at the block. He leaves it up anyway. Scored and a foul. Another strong move by Amar Augillard. McGuire Mitchell. The dig down from Edwards. That was a pack of Jaguars around Amar Augillard. He's already got one 3-point play in this game, and now he's going to try for another. 43-38, Milwaukee down 5. Aguillard looking for his 8th point of this day. Panthers as a team are 5 out of 9 at the line, and the free throw is good. Timeout, Panthers. Bart Lundy will take a user lose it 30-second timeout. He called a timeout earlier in this half to challenge a goaltend. He won the challenge, so 0.7 seconds left in the half. Panthers are down 4. Jaguars have already burned a timeout in this half. Woodward, Edwards, Davis, DiAugustino, and Mitchell, the 5 on the floor. Trying to take a lead to the locker room. 48 seconds left with the ball up by 4. And it's Davis along the far sidelines. Brings it all the way to the left. 15 to shoot. Got the pass back from DiAugustino. Shot fake from deep. Now Woodward free throw line. Left wing. 3-ball. McGuire Mitchell, no. And Franklin rips down that rebound. 6 first-half rebounds for Aaron Franklin. The shot clock and the game clock are virtually identical, and they're going to work for the final shot of the half, and wisely so. 16 to shoot, 17 and a half to play, so that's why I say just about identical. Second and a half difference or so. Dorcius with 8 at the top. Against the zone, out for an EPW 3. He missed it off the front rim. Tate McKenzie offensive rebound. Goes up and drew the foul with 2.9. Tate McKenzie going to give his team free throw opportunities in the waning moments of the first half. Isaiah Pippa-White launched that thing with about 6 seconds to play and missed it. That was a deep one, too, for EPW. And McKenzie, second trip to the line. He's 1 for 2 in this opening half. Free throw rattles in. Tate McKenzie will certainly be ready to go on Thursday when the Panthers battle Oakland. McKenzie was in contact with the Oakland Golden Grizzlies when he was looking for a basketball opportunity in his post-football career. Didn't work out at Oakland. They said look elsewhere, and a few years later, he's here at Milwaukee. 43-41, he hit them both. Inbound, DiAugustino with 1. Davis, right wing, pops a 3, left it short. Aaron Franklin with a high hand. A Draymond closeout for Aaron Franklin. He had a good first.
Well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Reese Hagee, quiet first half for him. Finley Woodward, Aiden Miller, McGuire Mitchell, and Kyler DiAugustino, their starters as well. Panthers with the first possession in the home white, black and gold lettering, numerals, and trim. Offense to my right. Both teams in front of their benches now shooting since halftime. And the Panthers working around the horn. Dorcius, Burrows, kicks corner. Dixon for three. Off the front rim, no. Karaming, and catching the rebound is DiAugustino. It's a fast break off the Karam rebound, and he goes in to lay it in. 12 for Kyler DiAugustino. And now John Floyd calls time. Aaron Franklin is going to tie his right shoe. Not sure if he stepped out of his shoe or just needs a moment here he might have tweaked an ankle. I'm not. He's been dealing with an ankle. Yeah, and he's kind of flexing that right foot a little bit, Aaron Franklin. Dealt with an ankle. In fact, Bart Lundy told us on Friday that Franklin was questionable to go against Northern Kentucky. Panthers down 4, and the offense back at it. Opening minute of the second half, Panthers shot 48% of the first half to the Jaguars' 53. Dixon, a Panther high 13. Aguillard shot fake in the corner. Tight ropes the baseline. Spins into the lane. Now up and under move. A handoff pass. And Aaron Franklin will finish. Yeah, again, was an aggressive Amar Augillard getting in the lane. Now Dixon bumping Mitchell out at midcourt. And that's going to be 3 on Josh Dixon. First on the Panthers in the half. He's got 3 fouls, 59 seconds into the second half. He has been their best offensive weapon to this point. And Lundy's going to test, or I should say trust, and in that matter, test the true freshman, keeping him on the floor with 3 personals. Woodward out of the lane, pitch it left of the circle. This is a spot-up 3 for Miller, and he hits it. Aiden Miller, it's the Jaguars' 6th from downtown, Miller's first of the day. 48-43. Inbound, pitching it front court. Dorcius had it, lost the ball. It's a turnover. And there's the full court pressure employed by the Jaguars, and it turns over Milwaukee for the 7th time today. Opening 90 seconds of half number 2, and IU Indy leading it by 5. Their largest lead was 7 as DiAugustino gets inside. Teardrop floater is good. He's got 14. Again, he averages 20 in conference games. 50-43, IU Indy enjoys once again a 7-point advantage, their largest. 18-15 to play. Dixon, Dorcius, Jaguars in the zone. Between the circles, Josh Dixon. He's going to take a 3 from there, and he'll hit it. Once again, Woodward failed to take a step up and put a hand up, and Dixon burned him again. 16 for Josh. 50-46, 17:52 to go. Panthers down 4. Woodward on drive, and a kick to the corner. Hagee in from the left, nothing doing. Wrap around, Woodward open. DiAugustino to score, going glass. Kyler DiAugustino's got 6 in less than 2.5 minutes since the break. Panthers down 6, break the pressure. They've got numbers. Aguillard in the corner, step back 3, rolls off, no good. Franklin offensive rebound. It ricocheted off a couple of Jaguars, and Aaron Franklin made them pay. 52-48 is our score. Franklin in the double digits now. He's got 11 and a team high 7 rebounds. 17 plus to go. Panthers down 4. DiAugustino pressured at the top by Dorcius. Woodward on a catch of a loop pass right of the lane. Burrows in on Franklin. Spins. Free throw line. Hook shot, no. Offensive, defensive rebound. It's Amar Augillard in Milwaukee. Pitch ahead to Dixon. Baseline. Yes. Count it. And a foul. Josh Dixon, the weapon of weapons. Today, he's got 18. That time the Panthers with a little of the Jaguars' own medicine in running transition, beating the defense back and getting to the rim because of their tempo. 18 for Dixon. Franklin with 11. Jaguars, DiAugustino with 16. Davis and Mitchell 10 apiece, and Josh Dixon missed the free throw. Panthers down a deuce, 16:50 to go. It's IU Indy 52-50. Micah Davis is checked on for the Jaguars. Miller is on the bench. Edwards out there as well. He'll feed the right wing to Mitchell. McGuire Mitchell. Toss for Davis. Backs down. Dixon out for Mitchell's three ball. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Baseline right to Woodward. He got it poked out from behind and now stolen along the sidelines. Dorcius on a run out. Breakaway layup is good. Dorcius with the left hand. His first points in the half. Panthers have tied it. Back comes Edwards inside. Layup was short. Panthers can push. They're on a 6-0 spurt. Aguillard to the rack. Low right layup is good. Panthers have taken the lead. And the Jaguars will take a timeout. Again, 15 in the first 3:56 of the second half. 54-52, Milwaukee. And it forced Ben Howlett, the first-year head coach of IU Indy, to take the timeout. Now out of the timeout, Jaguars offense to our left in the road red and white. With Micah Davis deep on the right side. Jump pass to Mitchell in the corner. He'll give it right back to Davis, guarded tightly by Dorcius. Left of the circle, Jackson Edwards. Gets into the lane. Underlaid. Missed it. Out of bounds. Last touched by Franklin. So the IU Indy Jaguars will have another shot at it, and they're going to have more time to talk about it. We have another timeout on the floor. 2-point lead, 54-52. Panthers have hit their last 4 from the field. They're on an 8-0 run. IU Indy trying to get in the scoring column for the first time in a couple of minutes. And they'll have the possession off the baseline inbounds. For the game, Jags hitting 53%. Panthers at 54%. They run a weave at the top, and Edwards off for Davis between the circles. Right side, it's McGuire Mitchell. He'll feed Woodward right of the lane. 2 on the shot clock. Out for Mitchell. He'll miss the 3, but he's going to get the rebound off the carom. He'll jog to the wing. He'll pop and hit a 3 from there. Saw that thing developing from a mile away off the last second miss. And the carom, he got his own rebound and stepped into a wing 3. 55-54, the Jaguars toggle back in front. IU Indy's 7th from downtown in 17 attempts. Under 15 to play in the game, the Panthers look to go back in front. 12 on the shot clock, Isaiah Dorcius to the left wing where Jackson, beautiful head fake. Chandler drives and draws a foul. Barreled into Mitchell and Edwards, and whom will they tag this foul on? It'll be Mitchell. 3rd on the freshman. Head fake and a beauty. Chandler Jackson, and then keeping that ball high as he does better than anybody on this team. May have sold it a little bit as well and got him some free throws. Chandler Jackson, good on the first. Jackson got the start for Bart Lundy today. His second collegiate start here at the D1 Milwaukee level. Played only 12 minutes on Friday against NKU. Hit both free throws, and the Panthers do indeed regain the lead. 56-55, Milwaukee, 14-46 in the second half. Jackson's going to lead, so will Dorcius. Pippa White is in, and Elam too. Stevie Elam in that first half was shut out of the scoring column. He played a little over 8 minutes off the bench. Now the Panthers contest a little bit in the backcourt. Pippa White just enough to be a pest. And the Jaguars working across right to left. Edwards, Jackson Edwards at the top, steps back beyond the arc, looks to give up the pass on a scoop. Woodward on his right, 10 on the shot clock. Now to Davis, deep right side. He'll lob it low. Woodward the catch, pitch corner, 3 to shoot. DiAugustino on a drive, pass to the right wing. A buzzer-beating 3 is good for Micah Davis. Always in command and in control of their possession, even with the shot clock running down. 58-56 Jaguars. Dixon in the backcourt. Harassed. Still working backcourt. Crosses it with about a second and a half to spare. Jaguars have now made 8 out of 18 from downtown, by the way. Dixon into the lane. Scoop shot is good for Josh Dixon. He's up to 20. 58 apiece. 13:40 to go. Of course, his season, and for that matter, career high, is 28 for the true freshman Josh Dixon. Davis shot fake from that same spot. Gives it up to Edwards. Tie ball game. D'Agostino into the lane. Hangs, shoots, banks, scores, countered and one. Kyler D'Agostino not shy about drawing contact either. He's given his team a 2-point lead, and they'll try to add one more at the line with 13:26 to go. Drawing the foul on Aaron Franklin, the first on Aaron Franklin, just the second on Milwaukee since halftime. D'Agostino, he's got his average, 18. That's his overall per-game average this year. As I've said a couple of times, he puts 20 on the board in conference play. And the free throw there to give him 19 on the day. And his team by 3, 61-58. D'Agostino with 9.5. He and Dixon, mano-a-mano, back and forth. It's fun to watch. 13:13 to go. Franklin, right lane line, right down the rail, as we like to say, for a strong two-pointer. Aaron Franklin makes it 61-60 Jaguars. And on a pass to the block, a Panthers defensive foul. This will go against Stevie Elam. First on Elam, third on the team in the half. The good news is the Panthers have hit their last 6 from the field. From their perspective, the bad news is IUPUI has made their last 3. Both of these offenses really clicking since the break. 61-60. Jaguars the lead in the ball. Lob it all the way out to the deep right wing. D'Agostino the catch. Corner Miller back on. Shot fake to Davis, now high on the right side. Retreats, pitches to Edwards. Jackson Edwards left of the lane on Kone. His skip is deflected out of bounds. Aaron Franklin getting that left claw up to deflect it over the Jaguars bench. 10 on the IUPUI shot clock. 12:48 on the game clock. 61-60, IUPUI in the lead. Inbounds. Catch for Davis. Screened by Miller. He rejects it. Davis, bullet pass in for D'Agostino. Baby hook, no good. Tipped around inside, and finally, Sekou Kone pulls it in for Milwaukee. Panther ball down 1. 12.5 to play. Dorcius galloping left to right. Now keeps the dribble alive and backs it out. Both teams hitting well over 50% still at this point in the game. The low lob is deflected out by Jackson Edwards. Panthers have hit 56% of their shots for Bart Lundy. IUPUI has hit 53% of theirs for Ben Howlett. McGuire Mitchell checks out defensively here for the Jaguars. Miller back in. Inbound. Elam fades up a 3. No good. And Edwards secures the rebound. Pitch it ahead, and the big man, Finley Woodward, will bring it across. 12-10 and counting. Jags ball up 1. Davis driving left. Banks and scores. Micah Davis has a 15-point afternoon unfolding. 63-60 IUPUI. Under 12 to go in the second half. Dorcius turns the corner, gets baseline, wrap a pass back to the middle, and there was all kinds of congestion there. It's turned over. Jaguars up by 3. They've led by as many in this game as 7. Timeout will come at the next dead ball. 11:34 and rolling. Micah Davis, nope, it's going to be far sideline now. Woodward, 8 on the shot clock. Finds D'Agostino, baseline, into a double team, reach in foul. Elam and Kone sandwiched him. And this one is going to go on Kone. Thought he had a clean simulcast. Andrew Levesque and the great UWM Panther Arena crew behind the scenes here for those of you watching today. Davis and the Jags inbounding, baseline right beneath their own basket. Inbound Mitchell catches, fades up a 15-footer and hits. Smooth-looking basket, smooth player. McGuire Mitchell, 5-point lead Jaguars. Lob in over the defense. Dorcius, pitch it front court. Aguillard in on Mitchell. Mitchell fell down, and they're going to call Aguillard for an offensive foul. Aguillard initially with a little bit of a push-off. Didn't get that call. Then he extended again, and to the credit of McGuire Mitchell, he sold it, and it works. 65-60. Jaguars have led by as many as 7. They've got it at 5 with the ball. 11 to go. Davis penetrates. Teardrop, no. How did that not go? For Micah Davis. Rebound by Sekou Kone. Panthers ball to our right. 10:47 and counting. Down 5, and we'll have a Woodward foul. He and Kone fighting off the ball out near the free throw line area. First on Finley Woodward, just the third on the IUPUI Jaguars in the half. Both teams in this second half have hit better than almost 60%. It's been an offensive second half, to say the least. Dixon leads Milwaukee with 20. He'll pass it left of the circle for Augillard. In on the defense of Edwards. And again, 2 strong points for Amar Augillard. He's got himself 12. Panthers down 3, 10:25 to go. The stops haven't been consistent enough here in this half. Both coaches would tell you that. Woodward on Jackson now, right of the lane. Turns his back on Chandler Jackson. Pounds the pavement. Finley Woodward got to the rim for a little baby hook. Having his way with Chandler Jackson. 67-62. IUPUI. We have hit the 10-minute mark of the second half with Dixon driving and kicking. And Augillard, a pocket 3 is pure. He has done so much work inside today. That's the first from downtown for Milwaukee's top 3-point threat. 15 for Augillard. Panthers pull within 2, 67-65. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Mitchell turns the corner, back to the right pocket. Davis in and out. Heartbreak 3 for Micah Davis. Panthers down 2, 9.5 to play. Now from behind, Davis poked it away, forcing the turnover. 3 on 2. Davis in the corner, turns down the 3. Back from McGuire Mitchell. Deep baseline right. Woodward, height advantage on Augillard. Drive, kick wing, 3-ball no. Edwards, tap to the far side, and the Jaguars get a reprieve again. Here's DiAugustino in the lane. His floater will not fall. Hang on a second, there was contact there. There was basket interference by Jackson Edwards. That thing was going to drop through. Edwards touched the ball above the rim, and so it's no basket. DiAugustino was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the left hand of Jackson Edwards just did tickle that basketball above the cylinder. Like I said, the angle I have here courtside, it looked like that thing was going to ultimately drop through for DiAugustino. He'll have to get 2 at the line, and his first is good. 10 in the second half for Kyler DiAugustino. He has negated the Dixon 20 with 20 of his own. No Danilo Jovanovic in this game for Milwaukee. If you join us late, missing his first game of the year with a right shoulder injury. Faison Fields missing a 3rd consecutive with an ankle injury. DiAugustino hit them both, and he'll get a rare break. He averages over 30 minutes per game, most on the team. He'll get a quick breather here with 9:04 to go. Davis tipped, stole the inbound, saves it, and then finds Mitchell, who scores. Oh, my goodness, IUPUI doing IUPUI things here as Franklin's inbound. Finds Dixon. Now Franklin in the backcourt. And a little too aggressive McGuire Mitchell going for the steal there. Just picked up his 4th. 8:49 to play. IUPUI up 6, 71-65. Mitchell's going to leave with those 4 personals. 4 on the Jaguars in the half. Nobody else with as many as 3 for IUPUI. Tate McKenzie has checked into the Panthers lineup. Dixon, along with McKenzie, Franklin, Augillard, and Dorcius. Panther ball, down by 6, 8:40 to go. Dixon with a team-high 20. Pitch it left wing, Augillard turns the corner, gets inside, goes up, lost it on the way up. It's loose baseline, Franklin grabs it and goes up to score. I shudder to think where the Panthers would be today without Aaron Franklin. He's got 15 points and 8 rebounds. 71-67. As it is, Milwaukee down 4, 8:18 to go. Davis for 3, roll off, no. Franklin a rebound again. Outlet pass, Augillard running with McKenzie. In on Miller, left the layup short. Fighting Aguillard again, picks it up, and drew the foul. 8:07 left, Aguillard to the line. Boy. Panthers again, a fast break opportunity. And they have all kinds of trouble. So, having to earn it at the line, Amar Augillard, where he has hit 2 of his 3 attempts. Panthers down by 4, and Aguillard to the line at my right, and his first is good. Panthers are 11 of 16 at the free throw line today now as Aguillard hits that one. Trying to make this a 2-point game, and he does. Aguillard, 17 points. Panthers down 2, 71-69. We have hit the 8-minute mark of the second half. We appear to be in for a good finish here in the final 8. Micah Davis reels it to the top. Off for Edwards, high on the right side. Step back, pass to D'Agostino at the top. Spins on Dixon. Left hand, push shot is good. Oh, man, he's tough to stop. 73-69. D'Agostino has 23 to lead all scorers. Panthers down 4, 7.5 to play. Dorcius pops a 3. Missed it off the side iron. Aaron Franklin goes and grabs his 10th rebound. Pass to the wing, ricocheted out of bounds. Both teams are shooting 54% for the game. Panthers with the possession after the deflected pass took us to the media timeout. EPW. Dorcius, high screen McKenzie. Dorcius, baseline on Edwards. Now retreats to the wing, 10 on the shot clock. Back to that left side for Aguillard. Working on Edwards, free throw line kick for Franklin's 3, right at the top, and he buries it. Aaron Franklin, 18 points and 10 rebounds. He's got his second collegiate double under his belt already. Now trying to will his team to a victory. 73-72, 6:55 to go. Jaguars the lead in the ball. Edwards goes to work at the top. Back for Woodward. Miller high on the right side, stutter step. Under 10 on the shot clock. D'Agostino's got 23. He'll give it off right side. Cutting to the rim and scoring is Finley Woodward. Woodward's got 6. He averages 8. And on the inbound, Pippa White is fouled with 6:33 to go. Micah Davis. 6th on the IUPUI Jaguars. So they had that last foul to give, as it were. Franklin, by the way, with those 18 points, a new career high as an NCAA Division I basketball player. He had more at the JUCO level, but for our purposes, a career day for Aaron Franklin. Panthers down 3, 75-72, 6:20 to go. Corner, Aguillard, no, would have tied it. McKenzie tapping and securing the rebound. Out for Dorcius' tying attempt, no good. Fought for, Zay's got it. Back to the corner. Aguillard for the tie, book it. Third time the charm for Milwaukee, and we're tied at 75. 6 minutes to play. Not once, not twice, but thrice. D'Agostino got inside, got it blocked out of bounds. Dorcius from behind, and the big man McKenzie from the front. Miller leaves for the Jaguars. Mitchell is on for IUPUI. He's got 4 fouls, remember. Baseline left, Micah Davis. In for D'Agostino. 5:50 and counting. 15 on the Jag shot clock. Davis high on the right side over at Edwards' screen. Back to the wing. Guarded by Aguillard is Mitchell. He'll feed Davis at 5. He'll drive left. Left-hand scoop off the mark. Franklin, rebound number 11. Now the Panthers look to play from the front with 5.5 to go. Been a tight one all day in downtown Milwaukee. Right side, Dorcius, baseline. Nothing doing. Back to the top for EPW. Looking to work. Pull up. Over Woodward. He hit it. EPW, his first field goal of the day. And the Panthers have the lead. 77-75. 5:07 to go. Jackson Edwards for the Jags. Inside. Blocked again. Oh, they're going to get a foul, I believe, on Franklin. But the Panthers are making it very tough inside on these IUPUI Jaguar cutters. Free throws here for Jackson Edwards. He is 3 of 11 in this game, still stuck on his 7 points that he had at halftime with a little over 5 to play in the second half. Free throw is good. So there's his first point since the break. Aaron Franklin, by the way, now 2 fouls. Panthers have 7 as a team. Kone replaces McKenzie in Bart Lundy's lineup. Panthers just 11 healthy bodies today. 4 would-be senior starters are out with injury and trying to forge their way to victory. Second is no good. Franklin, he's the only guy rebounding right now for Milwaukee. 18 points and 12 rebounds for Big Frank. Panthers by a point, 4:50 to go. 77-76. Franklin right of the circle. Takes Edwards off the dribble, back to the wing. Augillard, head fake, driving, hanging, scoring! 79-76. Double A has 22, 4.5 to play. Indy down 3. Left wing, Mitchell for the tie off the heel. High rebound, back tap, comes to Augillard. Amar is pushing, doesn't have numbers. It doesn't matter. 81-76, the Panthers by 5. 4:10 to go. Augillard with 24. He leads everybody. Edwards, step back. 3 ball, no good. Kone, the rebound. Panthers with momentum and a 5-point lead. Nearly turned it over at midcourt. Panthers will set it up in the half court, or will they, as Dorcius drives, scores going glass. 83-76, timeout IUPUI. And for the first time today, the Panther faithful will rise as one. And we'll take the timeout. 3-76. This right now is the Panthers' largest lead. 7. It is Jaguars' ball, and Milwaukee will set up some pressure now as the inbounder, D'Agostino, pitches it in, and he finds Davis. It'll be the big man Woodward to bring it up on the dribble right to left. The Jaguars have had the answer all day. D'Agostino has been their biggest answer, except this time his runner in the lane is no good. He went down. Edwards got hit in the face. He's not playing defense. The Panthers push, and a Dorcius to Kone lob is up and in. And an official's timeout here. Again, Jackson Edwards did not jog back to play defense. He got popped in the face. He is very groggy, and he's going to gingerly walk off the court. Number 0 got hit in the face, and I think it was the left elbow of Isaiah Dorcius that hit him under the eye. And we'll see if the IUPUI Jaguars get a review out of this. Amy Bonner, one of the officials, is over at the coaching staff huddle, and no, I thought maybe they would request an appeal to look at that for a flagrant, but not the case. So the Panthers on an 8-0 run and 13-1, if you like that more. 85-76 with 3:17 to go. The Panthers lead it by 9. Mitchell high on the right side. Give it to Woodward. Looking to hand off the ball to somebody. It's Davis at the top, 13 to shoot. Micah Davis high on the right side. Little giddy up on a double team. His banker is short. Jaguars have gone cold. They've missed 6 in a row. Panthers on a 13-1 run, and they lead it by 9. When it matters most here, the Panthers trying to apply a knockout punch with 2:47 and counting. And a knockout punch to this ugly 4-game skid as well. Kone spinning on Mitchell. Got inside, banks and scores. 87-76. 15-1 is the run. And what's the call here? Something that Kelly Pfeiffer saw after the basket. Not sure. We'll see if they're pointing at Sekou Kone. Let's see, was there a little extracurricular in the celebration department for Kone? He scored the basket. Kone for a technical foul, a Class B technical foul. I think it might have been the delay of game. Is that what happened? Perhaps. DiAugustino at the line. As you saw, for those of you watching, after the ball went through the net, he grabbed the ball and just kind of dropped it. Delay. Got it. Thank you, Kelly. So there you have it. Kelly Pfeiffer confirming. Kone scored the basket, then grabbed the ball and kind of dropped it in the middle of the lane. And because the Panthers already had a delay of game warning earlier, that goes as the technical. 87-77 is the score. Mitchell missed the three right at the top, and the Panthers secure the rebound. 2:22 to go. Panthers by 10, trying to finish off the Jaguars and finish off the four-game losing streak as well. High on the left side, Augillard. He's been spectacular with 24, including 16 and a half. Pippa White deep on the right wing. Curls into the lane. Left of the lane now. Comes back, goes up, and draws the foul. With 5 on the shot clock, it's a killer foul from the defensive perspective of the Jaguars. 2:02 on the game clock. EPW almost dragged that pivot foot. Instead, it's free throws as the Jaguars commit only their 7th foul in the second half. They've played disciplined in that respect, kind of different from their reputation coming in. Coach Ben Howlett in his first season has seen his team average almost 23 fouls a game. Today, just 17 to this point. 88-77, Pippa White split a pair. 2 minutes to go. Milwaukee by 11. Trying to keep the Jaguars at bay. Beautiful backdoor. Woodward to McGuire Mitchell. 88-79. McGuire Mitchell up to 19. 142 and counting. 3 Jaguars in double figures, 3 Panthers in double figures, and Woodward nearly came up with a steal at midcourt. That ball was being pressured by Dorcius, the ball handler further and further away, and Woodward does a great job of ball pressure for a big man. 1:34 on the game clock. Shot clock has just been turned off, and now there's 13 and a half seconds on the game clock. And they got all kinds of clock issues to fix here. Pippa White will leave. Still waiting to fix the clock here. Okay, 1:35 on the game clock. And they had a clock malfunction, so they're going to set the shot clock at 18. 95 seconds to go. Panthers ball inbounding backcourt, and it's turned over. A steal by Mitchell. Mitchell, right to left. His three is blocked. Augillard from behind, but Mitchell picks it up. High on the right side. Woodward turns the corner, and a foul. That Jackson inbound from the scorer's table vicinity. They are knocking on the door, and one day they're going to bust it down. Panthers are hoping it doesn't happen in the next 122 to their house. Free throw good. Finley Woodward, another. Panthers with 18 fouls. Both teams in the bonus. Possession arrow points the way of the Jaguars on the held ball. Panthers have 2 timeouts left. Indy with 1. And Finley Woodward, senior from Bristol, England, makes it 88-81. Woodward has 8. Inbound Augillard, double teamed in the backcourt. Amar working. Front court right, still driving. Going off the glass to score 2 more. Nobody stopped him. He kept driving. 90-81. Amar Augillard, 26 points. Double dribble. Call it a travel, if you will. The Jaguars turn it over. It happened right in front of Coach Howlett, and he is questioning John Floyd. Let's take another look. Howlett continues to voice his displeasure with that call. Don't have time for a look. The tempo's too fast today. 1 minute to go. Panthers up by 9. Pitching at front court. Jackson the catch. Anticipating a foul here, and Woodward gives it to Dorcius. 54.6 seconds left. and Isaiah Dorcius to the line. Panthers have hit their last 8 from the field. Jaguars have missed 7 of their last 8. Panthers have had the closing finish here today, a knockout punch, call it what you will, that they have just been unable to find here during this losing streak. Dorcius' free throw is short. It was a 1-and-1, and IU Indy the rebound. 50 seconds left. It's a 9-point game. Jaguars down. Mitchell inside, open. Woodward lays it in. 90-83. Panthers by 7. 44.9 left. Inbound Dorcius in the backcourt. He's in trouble. And a timeout was called. He tumbled over the end line against Woodward and DiAugustino. And Dorcius with a heady call of a timeout before his balance was lost. In the second half, Milwaukee is shooting 71% against the Jaguars' defense. It's Milwaukee ball up 7 with 42 seconds remaining. Jackson to throw it in, 94 feet away. Better hurry, finds Franklin, and then the swarm comes around Aaron Franklin at 40.5, and Aaron Franklin, who has a career-high, NCAA scoring career-high, 18 points, 13 rebounds for his second double-double of his Division I NCAA career. Has a chance to add to it here. His other double-double came in that blowout of Purdue-Fort Wayne. That was the last win for Milwaukee. Free throw is no good. Aguillard rips down the rebound, puts up his shot. No footer, no good, but he'll go to the line. Art Lundy's Panthers plus 12 on the glass with that Aguillard offensive rebound. Amar's got 26. That is a season and Panthers career high. He had 30 playing for Fresno State against Sacramento State, and he's good there. 27 for Aguillard. He had 8 at halftime, looking for point number 28, and he finds it. Panthers have had some key contributors step up since the break. 92-83 Milwaukee, 30 seconds left. Davis inside, up and under, and no good. And Franklin the rebound, and he's pushed by DiAugustino with 28.1 seconds left. And an opportunity for Aaron Franklin to build on his career day. Panthers will round out the homestand on Thursday night. They've got a 6 p.m. Central tip time against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Golden Grizzlies, at last check, were getting whipped at home. They've cut it to 8 in a battle with first place Wright State. 88-80. Wright State under a minute to play at the arena. Then it's a 3-game road swing for Milwaukee. Purdue-Fort Wayne a week from today. Second is no good. 93-83. Franklin split him. Jaguars turn it over. Aguillard skip it ahead. See Jack slam for an exclamation point today. Jackson the dunk. 95-83. Davis for 3, no. Rebound Aguillard. That's his 7th. They'll cross midcourt. A little positivity goes a long way. The Panthers have positively ended the 4-game losing streak by beating IU Indy today.